We already started recording. We already started streaming. This we need to record.
I was gonna say I forgot to hit record, but we are now. Are we really 10 seconds in already?
Yes.
That was quick. Well, there's your chat. This is so interesting how it's connected to YouTube. Like, what does that mean? Oh, look at that.
Oh, we can actually have the views and stuff.
You can see. We do.
Yeah, on the very far right. It's behind the camera for you.
You can see if people.
Stop hitting that. You don't need to hit that section.
Should I just put it back?
Yeah, put it there. And it's now on the very top.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this.
You want me to do it for you really quick?
Well, I was gonna try and move this down. Problem is we're looking at this on an ancient TV. Oh, here we go. See that? Oh, we moved it down just barely. Okay. I wonder if that'll show a live video when somebody comes in. If anybody joins. Is it? Let's see if it's working. That's what we should do. View count. How do you see if someone's live?
If you're following them or anything, you can see different things.
Oh, so I have to go on like my.
Or you can still go. You can still go on there, but I think.
Chat rate 1. Did you?
No, I haven't been on my phone. But
Flip phone.
we're just testing out how to stream. But we streamed on Twitch last Wednesday, and this isn't even my dog, and it's passed on my lap.
Dude, it's probably friggin' Mark upstairs. Gora made. Oh yeah, we are live.
Did you? No, I haven't been on my phone.
Check that out.
But
Perfect.
testing out how to stream, but we streamed on Twitch last Wednesday.
I like that.
This isn't even my.
Okay. So, what are we going to talk about today?
I have absolutely no clue, but let's go along with it.
Concurrent viewers. What's up, dude? Oh, wow, you can't even, like, see this thing. Oh, there we go.
Right, let's see if this works.
Oh, that's better. That's better. So, Derek killed our dog. Just kidding. Little Coco. Oh, you know what was crazy that I saw upstairs? Actually, I don't want to share it because it's a little scary.
And also, we had to make sure to not try to dox ourselves with too much information to the internet.
Oh my gosh.
That's one thing. Like I was following another streamer, and there was like a little, kind of like a. I was just like, randomly they were like, I was playing a game, and they were just like, I'm streaming, like, okay, I'm just gonna see how it is, and like they were streaming, like, I hopped on their stream, like they were starting to talk about like some personal information, like, I started chatting, and the thing like, hey, please don't don't share personal information, because you will be doxing yourself, and you do not share information you do not want to share to other people.
Like their address?
Like not just like that, like but stuff about like their family and stuff, which people can connect dots. And then eventually find you.
Is this someone you knew?
No, it was just some random kid in the games I was playing.
No, people will like share anything.
Yeah, that's why I was like. That's why I was telling the kids, do not share information that you do not want other people to know.
Well, I've even like, you know, the videos I've made with Charlotte, where her face and everything's in it. She's doing pottery and stuff. I've even kind of like been like, oh, maybe I don't know if I should put her online or not. But
yeah, there's been like been a lot of rules. Like a lot of people are not wanting to have kids on like social media and stuff.
You know why?
Because of like different people in different states and like family vlogs and stuff.
That lady from Utah.
Yeah.
8 passengers. I think it's called 8 passengers.
Yeah. The one thing I'm willing to say.
Do you mind if I look?
Sure. So one thing hopefully I'm gonna say, we're both in Utah. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Like we're both from Utah, and it's just I immediately knew who you were talking about. And like it's like a whole entire family blog and like this. I forgot what the actual details is. I don't want to say like one thing and misguide everyone. I'm not a pro at this at all.
No, it's it was a really sad story.
Yeah,
I'm
it was just like this
gonna
mom.
post.
This mom got too into social media and involved all their kids, all like way too much, where they couldn't live their lives normally. And
They
it was
were-
also all around social media.
I always wonder, like, how does a person get to that point? So, I'm trying to remember her name. It was like I think there was like an F in it. 8 passengers. Ruby Frankie, I told you. So there's a documentary that
Yeah,
I
I saw that
watched.
before.
Did you see the documentary?
Yeah, and like their oldest daughter was actually the one that actually was trying to get her family back together, like try to get her mom out, like trying to get her siblings out.
Okay, what's interesting? What'd you think about the documentary? Like after you watched it?
That's why I was sometimes
Did you
scared
have
of
a
social
sick
media.
Stomach? Like, did you, like, because me, what I started, I watched it almost like a Dateline. You've seen Dateline, right?
Not particularly.
Not really.
I started shaking my head, but to be honest, I have no clue what that is.
So how do you know what Dateline is? Just wait till you
I'm
get married one day,
stupid.
you'll find out. No, chicks love Dateline. Like my wife, she loves
To be
Dateline.
honest, I don't
Like we
follow
were
along with
watching
some
a
things.
Dateline last night, and I was so tired I couldn't finish it. But Dateline is like true crime. Like they tell the story, they show interviews with the people involved, like the families of someone who was murdered, and
I probably have heard of it. Just I never really heard the term.
Yeah. I bet your mom's maybe seen it, maybe, but
I probably have seen something. Just I never heard the term before, or never really raised what I was watching.
So when I watched the documentary for this, maybe I'll just share. I'll put a picture on our Twitter. Sorry, I guess it's not Twitter. It's X. Will it ever be called X? Maybe more people know before. So this is the Ruby Frankie family. I don't know if I should post a picture of
It
them.
probably you had to get permission.
I will just post a link. And then I'll put a winky face. This is what we were talking about. And then we'll just do accounts that follow you can reply. So after I watched it, here, let's see. Oh, we got a view. Maybe that was already like that.
Mm-hmm. It's probably that one person
I do
that started
better when
watching
I'm
the
not
chat.
looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so after I watched it almost like a Dateline, and I started, like, I don't know this family at all, like, personally. I actually work with somebody who I think it's like their aunt is their sister.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it goes even deeper than that. I almost worked with her sister, I believe. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but basically they had a falling out professionally because of like everything that was going on. Because when it happened, it was like really bad. So, and it's just really sad. But basically after I watched it, I was analyzing the husband, like the father. Because for those of you that don't know the story, basically Ruby Frankie became a really successful YouTuber, like mega successful. They had more than 1 million subscribers. And
Or followers, whatever you like to say it.
Or followers, if you like followers. One of my favorite lines in a song is from John Bellion when he talks about like, no more followers. Oh gosh, what was it called? He said something about being a virtual Jesus, and he wants to turn off his social media. He says no more followers, so you can. Anyways, I didn't explain that very well, but so Ruby Frankie became super successful, followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, and it just got dark. Like she started to lean really into what was doing well, I think, and would get a lot of views. And that was kind of like controversy of how to parent. So she went from being this happy-go-lucky mom to seeing this success in YouTube and kind of analyzing it. This is just my like opinion on it. Like I feel like she saw how people were responding to her good parenting habits or even like weird kind of parenting habits. Like one that comes to mind is like she would take away things from her kids like their bed or make them like sleep on the floor, or if they wouldn't eat like vegetables or something, they would have to go out in timeout for like hours and hours or something, like just kind of like really strenuous like parenting style. And I think anything with social media, if it's like a hot topic for someone and it drives engagement, I think that's what happened. And the more she leaned into it, like it was really weird, but where it crossed the line was with the woman that
So
do you remember her
I forget what it was, but she became more
business?
like view oriented than family oriented.
Jody Hildebrandt.
So she became more view oriented than family oriented, where she would do things more for views than her relationship with the family.
Mm-hmm. Which, like, I've done that before on my YouTube where like not parenting weird stuff, but...
I'm Tyler. Why are you not telling me?
No. I mean, like, for example, with my pottery, like, YouTube, I would take my pottery wheel on top of an arch. Like, who does that? Like, you start to do crazy things that you think are going to get a lot of, like, views and likes, but in the end, like, I guess mine didn't really, but that was kind of my intention. So it's all about intention. And her intention was leaning into that, what you just said, I think.
More views than family oriented. Or like more of the views thing than
prioritizing YouTube
than personal life and the stuff that's around them, and prioritizing that. They should be prioritizing real life stuff than fame and fortune. That's what I'm saying.
The relationship with her kids.
Yeah. Because from like with the documentary, one thing I remember is their oldest son, or like at least like their son, was like really struggling. They had to record several times of like him saying a couple things because he wasn't saying it right, which was like really sad. Like he would actually start crying because like he didn't want to say certain things. Like, yeah, I didn't want to do that, but my mom kept wanting me to say a certain thing.
So this is a classic example of when people use their kids as like objects or not objects, but props. That's how I think.
Yeah, objects just makes it seem really weird and really bad.
That's not what I meant. I take that back. That's not what I meant. I meant props. I was thinking of like, objects like that people use in videos. Props. So I just think so. That's like when I do YouTube with my little Charlotte, my daughter. I think what my wife and I have done well with social media, we that's what's so great about this is, I don't think Ruby Frankie, like, I don't believe anybody with like a good heart at the end of the day means to like do what they do. Like, if she was in the right mind and knew what was going to happen and all that stuff, she probably wouldn't have kept going down that path. But I think her relationship with Jody Hildebrandt is what was the last nail in the coffin.
She started following her, like this one lady, like this therapist more and more.
It was weird. It's
like we're looking at the image, none of you can see it, but like this lady just like was a therapist, and she would manipulate the husband to...
She basically pushed the husband out. So
and then what it was like made it way worse for the kids, like really bad for the kids. And then eventually, like near the end, they would keep the kids in like rooms that are locked from the outside.
They locked them in
like different
vaults.
things, like vaults and different things like that. Like,
so
if you're interested, you guys can go watch it. Like different things.
Yeah.
But it's like it's.
Maybe I'll put that's what I should do. I'll put.
It's just like it's scary, but like. Probably not when you're watching it with kids and stuff, but it's like to inform yourselves about this type of thing.
Right.
Just to inform yourselves from it, because.
Thank you for bringing it back. Like, there's a lot to learn from this. Let's see. Here it is. There's a lot to learn. Like, after I watched this, okay, funny enough, do you know where I was when I watched this? I was in Texas at a thing called Vid Summit.
You just copied the. So this is it's apparently a Netflix show, whatever.
Well, you can find it if you look it up on Netflix. But I was at this thing called Vid Summit for YouTube, like a YouTube conference, and I watched it one of the nights that I was in the hotel. And I was just like, holy cow, like this totally changed my perspective on how I want to like do YouTube. And because that's kind of like one of my main goals. I really wanted to kind of lean into YouTube, love making videos and stuff. And I was out there and I watched this and I was like, wow, I know I'm going to have hopefully a big family with kids and stuff. And it was just so eye-opening of like, there's a right way to, I don't know if there's an exactly right way to do YouTube with your kids and family, but there's definitely a better way. And if anything, we can all learn from this example of be very cautious with who you do business with, number one.
Like, for example, like one of us can in the future might do something stupid. we don't know. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with life. Like we have good intentions to start this,
sure,
but eventually may lead to other things. We don't know. One of us may do something stupid that may eventually affect the other. Like, for example, I might do something stupid that may affect Tyler.
Yeah, if Derek starts doing drugs or something. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like you have to be careful what you do and what things may
be careful who you let in your life.
Yeah.
Like, you think about that woman, Jody, like, when they found so much success, built that huge home down in southern Utah, like, what was going through their mind about not only just, like, showing how they strictly parent the kids, the dad's out of the picture, and then the neighbors, I guess to go into it, the neighbors of Jody are the ones that found out this kid was being abused. He had like tape around his wrist with cayenne pepper, which is a very spicy, hot pepper that burns your skin. And so when he escaped somehow of the house and ran over there, like, they realized he was totally, there's a word for it, I can't remember, but he was being abused. And so that's how the cops even found out. So then they go into this huge mansion looking thing, and deep down underneath this home in southern Utah is these vaults and rooms that they had like locked the kids in. And it's just wild. Like, where did they think that was like okay? Like, and then to have a YouTube channel around it showing little signs here and there.
And by this time, they had like one daughter that was trying to help her siblings try to escape and stuff, and she was trying to advocate for that type of thing, not have kids being like these type of channels, like these type of things, and it's like,
yeah, you just, I think there's a fine line. I think there's like, I think it's because there are some channels out there that are like really good to watch with families and stuff.
Yeah, but like you have to be careful. Like, try not to have kids in the channels, but like when you do it right, it's good. But like sometimes it just determines on how you.
I think it depends on the kid. If the kid wants to do it,
And don't force them if they don't want to do it.
Yeah, if they're having an off day or something,
Don't do it.
don't force them into doing anything. I think that's where they went wrong, like really bad. Because I think she felt like, okay, I need to do more and more and more, which I totally can see. Like the more success you have, it's like you just want to keep doing more of that same thing and trying to get the same results. But if you like make your kids say something over and over again, like I've done that myself when I've done videos. Like, do you remember the one of me and the Grinch? Well, we call it the Big Green Monster because you can't, the Grinch is like very copyright. But I was dressed up as the Big Green Monster. So, do you remember that?
I don't. Maybe. Oh, you're trying to steal the whole entire tree or something like that? And you go into this house or in one of your old houses? And you were trying to steal one of the tree or something like that?
But I really want to do that. It's right here. Let me show you, Derek. I'll drop the link in our X and on YouTube if I can find it. I dressed up as the Big Green Monster.
That we might have mentioned earlier, and hopefully we don't get copyrighted for.
Yeah, I hope not. It's kind of crazy. Like, I actually remember... Actually, I won't even say it out loud because I don't want to be able to track anything. But down here... Oh, gosh. It was a while ago. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. So, Big Green Monster. So, it's where I dressed up.
I don't remember seeing this.
Watch this.
Oh, you're like doing stuff with pottery.
Like, Hold on. I'm looking back. I'm like, this was such a fun video. I guess I did do something to the tree. I guess not really, but I almost broke that pot. But Megan was like, no, don't do that. Don't break that.
And you step on it.
Charlotte was just a baby. Okay, so I'll... Dude, I cannot believe that.
I like that you're just showing me this thing in the middle of our stream. I'm sorry for not commentating on it.
I had to show you. What were we talking about? Here, I'm going to drop the link in there so you can watch it. That was one of the most fun videos I've ever filmed. But I remember I went online. That's what I was telling you. I went online and I was like, okay, I need the Grinch suit. But I was looking everywhere. And on Amazon, it had basically the Grinch suit, but it was named the Big Green Monster because of the copyright. The Big Green Monster video. Oh my gosh. Super funny. Okay. I'm going to copy that. So now you can go check that out if you want.
You know, not everyone's gonna be social media people, so it's just him dressing up as the green big monster. What we don't want to be fully copyrighted, but
yeah, don't want to get canceled on our second
stream.
That would be super cool. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the YouTube. You can look that up.
Now you actually can use it because we're streaming here.
Yeah, but anyways, why did I bring that up?
I don't know what we were
Anyways,
talking about.
we're talking about Ruby Frankie.
Yeah.
But basically, don't use your kids as props. And oh my gosh, if you ever get the chance, go out and break some pottery. It's so fun to do.
Funny thing is, you're into pottery. I have not really been into pottery.
Which, hey, by the way, if you would like to see us do some pottery here, we're thinking about bringing some pottery wheels down here and doing the stream with some pottery wheels, which I think would be the money. Like, I don't know. I feel kind of good about that. I don't know how it'd work, though.
Yeah.
Because it'd get kind of messy.
How are you going to deal with your dog doing pottery too?
We should put him on the pottery wheel, which I did that too with my other dog. His name was Maverick. This is actually a cool story. Did I tell you about Maverick?
I don't think so.
So he's a husky. If any of you guys have ever had... Okay, I have the video too because it was around the same time. But, oh yeah, here he is. Look at that. Well, that doesn't really show him on the pottery wheel. Let me find it. Okay. It's gonna be right.
It's gonna be May.
So Maverick, I guess while I'm looking for this, Maverick was a husky that we got. You know, it's a classic story. This has happened to me twice now. Hopefully my wife's not watching. But basically, Megan's like, hey, I just saw these puppies online. We should just go look at them. Like, let's just go over and look at them. I'm like, I know what's going to happen. Like, if we go, we're not just going to look. She's like, no, I promise. So, of course, we go over there. And next thing you know, we bought a puppy. And it's a husky. Which, they're some of the coolest dogs ever. Like, they sing. And if I was my, like, spirit animal, I'm convinced, is a cross between a husky and a mountain goat. Can you imagine that?
Do you want to no, I didn't even think about that stuff. But...
Mountain goats are hilarious. Like, they'll jump off and, like, whip their neck and stuff and they're kind of like show-offs. And then, like, huskies, they're very, like, friendly. They're loud, and they're really friendly.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we get Maverick, and I train him, like, really well. Because, you know, you got to have a trained dog, especially if he's that big or going to be that big. Like, he's very trained, clearly. Like, look how good this dog is. This
isn't even my own dog. It just passed out on me
This
the
is
whole
Coco.
entire time.
This is called, I ran him this morning. My wife ran with him this afternoon. And he played with some dogs. He is dead. But anyways, Maverick.
Wait, you killed your dog?
No, he's not dead. He's alive. See, Coco, you're alive? Oh, yeah, he's alive. He's awake. So Maverick, we get him, train him. He's like not even a year old. We moved down to St. George to help out my grandpa because he's like getting old and he's kind of tripping and falling. And so he needs somebody to stay with him in the house instead of, they didn't want to get him like in a home assisted living place. They wanted to keep him at home as much as possible. He was like turning 90, so he was like really old. And so we're like, we would love to go down and live in St. George. It's nice and warm. So we go down there with this Alaskan husky dog. And we're just like going down the street, having fun on these bikes. My aunt's up there and Maverick's following him. And this guy, the neighbor, saw him and was like, I've never seen such a well-trained husky before. Like, he just kept following him. He didn't, he's super friendly. Like, Maverick was that dog. I would take him on runs. And if I said stop, like if I wanted him to stop on a street or just stop in general, like he would stop, like a husky, no matter what. So anyways, next thing I know, this guy shows up on our doorstep. We'll say his name is...
George.
George, okay. His name is George, and thank you. And he's like, I want to buy your dog. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. Pulls out his wallet, starts pulling out these hundreds. And I'm like, wait, are you serious? You want to buy our dog? And then it kind of hit me. I was like, like, I'm not one, like, I love dogs. And I love this dog. I raised him from when he was a little baby, trained him. He's like such a good dog. We love him. So I'm not like one to just get rid of your dog, but I felt something was different. So my wife and I, we like prayed about it and stuff. And we realized, you know what? Like Maverick almost tripped Grandpa over. I don't want to go down as like the grandson that killed his grandpa basically with his dog by an accident like that. So I was like, and then we just felt like we really should do it. So I was like, all right, we want to go check out your home. We went out, checked out his home, made sure like it was a good, and he had these 2 young boys that literally like as soon as we gave him to him, they were taking him on walks every day. They took him up to their cabin. Come to find out, like 3 months later, George finds out he has like stage 4 cancer. So literally like all his, I gotta look up and see if he's like still around too, but like this dog bonded his family, like, and I really felt like, wow, that feeling of we need to give him to them totally came from God. Where like Maverick wasn't meant to be ours forever, which is really hard pill to swallow, but like once I saw him with them, it's kind of like that's exactly what they needed as a family during that hard time. And so yeah, it was pretty interesting. Life is pretty short and crazy. This guy, he was retired, and next thing you know, he's got cancer, and it's just like, what? Like, and he's pretty young too. He's pretty young. But wow, that was a sad note. What were we talking about that for?
To be honest, I don't know, but what was it?
Maverick on the pottery wheel. Like, I think it's on this video. No, that's just him in my arms.
So we put together.
I don't remember that dog.
You don't remember him?
No. If
Dude.
I did, I don't remember.
That's what he kind of looked like, if you can see that.
It's going to be really small, but it's like mostly like a grayish type of mix between his face.
Yeah, that was when he was like a pup. But I have a video of when he was like a really small pup. On the pottery wheel. If I can find it. You know what? I'll share. Come on. I know it's somewhere. That's not my dog. You know what I will share though? These videos of my grandpa so you can see who my grandpa was and my grandma. So I don't know why we're on this tangent, but I just had to share.
Remember, don't dox yourself just because he's sharing these videos.
That's okay. This is a good thing to share, I think. These are like positive enough, I think. It's worth the risk. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll actually see if... Wait, did you say get doxxed?
Don't get doxxed. I might have said that, but I was trying not to get ourselves doxxed.
You're like jinxing us now.
I'm sorry.
Like, how dare you? How dare you dare?
How dare I? How dare you?
I'll hunt you down.
I'll hunt your kids. I'll hunt your wife.
No,
and I'll hunt your father.
Oh,
which I know every single one of them.
Yeah, you do. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Okay, so here's some links. This link is Grandpa. Gosh, I really love this one, actually. I'll do G-Pa doing pottery. So this is my grandpa we used to live with that passed away. Oh, so I was gonna just share like something that's really cool about pottery is, and then here's one of my grandma. It's a really unique experience. I got to do pottery with them before they both passed away, and so I actually have their pottery that they made as like a memory. Wow, this is actually so crazy how quick I can do this. Yeah, so check this out, Derek. Oh, I don't want it to get like copyright, but
Hopefully we don't get copyright, or we have to mute this whole entire thing.
I'll probably just pause that. Look, there's one. So this is my grandma. She could like, it was so sad. But you know what's interesting is like she was still in it. Like she was aware of where we were and like who I was. They had just gotten her nails done. And I remember in her little piece of pottery, there's like a little nick out of it, or like a little divot where her nail was. It's so special. So anyways, I got her piece fired. I actually don't know where her piece is. I think it's with my mom or my aunt. And then they let me have, yeah, right here. This is where she like nicks it with her finger, I think. Well, I guess you can't really see it there, but my grandpa, he almost
cool.
burned himself with the torch when we were heating it up.
Huh. This is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, check this out. So this is him, and I'm helping him center the clay. This is a little piece that flipped off. So if you go to our X or YouTube community tab, I posted a link to this video of Grandpa doing pottery. And so he made this like bowl, and he loved to eat pistachios. And this bowl, it's kind of like a good catch-all bowl. I still have this bowl somewhere. It's got his signature in it too. It's just interesting because like even though he's gone, like that piece of pottery is still
around,
and it's a good memory.
That's kind of cool.
I think, you know how they do a ton of pottery and like Chinaware and stuff in Japan?
Yeah.
Which, do they ever call it Japanware?
I don't know. It felt like really risky to even say, but I don't know. I'm not an expert with that or anything. I don't even know.
Is that racist to say?
I don't know.
Fine China of Japan. I think Chinaware must be just a name. Like, definition. I feel so dumb looking this up as a pottery artist. Dishes made of China. So that's just a type of Chinaware. Yeah, that's so funny. Japanware. So I was just thinking like Japan, they have such a bond with their like ancestors. So who's calling me?
It's most likely that's your
beautiful wife. Hello. Oh, really?
Are we being too loud?
Okay, here, I'll come check him out real quick. Bye.
Well, if I can entertain him enough.
Poor Jack's not feeling too good.
No.
Well, we've had one view, so that's cool.
Hey, we might get more views later on, but...
Dude, it's true.
I think we've had a good session today.
40 minutes. Okay, we might have to cut this short because my son...
Hey, I'm not good at entertaining so far. I let him talk most of the talking today.
I'll be right back.
And also remember to take off your mic. Tyler, take off your mic too. All right. Okay. Oh, hi, Coco. All right. I don't know how to entertain people, especially in this type of thing, or especially in this. I'm not familiar making videos, but I think it's been kind of interesting figuring all this out. I had to help him figure a lot of this out. It's been kind of fun playing around with it. But I think one of the best things I could have learned is trying to figure this out with Tyler. Tyler's a great guy. I enjoy doing stuff with him. But right now, I'm just gonna keep randomly ranting just because I can. Will I regret sitting and talking about this? Yeah, definitely. When I look back at it, I'll definitely regret me talking about this. I have that mic. Is this really boring for YouTube? Yep, but it's probably people are gonna skip over it. But mostly, I don't know. I've never been used to being in front of a computer or a camera. I'm used to being in front of a computer. I should say that, but never been great in front of a camera. I've always been having fun doing random stuff, but I need to figure out how to do my thing. Why do you always want to lick my hands? No. It's really annoying you keep licking my hands all the time. This dog's awesome. I don't own a dog, but I'm a cat person. But this is an awesome dog. Overall, it's been kind of fun. What do I talk about? This is where I wish I had a chat to actually go off of. I've always wanted to do, like, for me, I've always wanted to try to do voice acting, but I never really pursued it, and I never really did like voice training or anything like that. And I don't really know many people that actually do all this, but I've always been interested in it. But I'm not the best at it, and I can do stuff with it, but it'd be kind of fun. But I'll probably eventually talk and do this, especially on streams and stuff. I can do what I usually impersonate with. But generally, I especially do, like, it's fun doing like a Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do it right now because I don't want to be canceled on stream, whatever. And I don't know how Disney would feel. I don't want the stream to be ended, whatever. I probably said that really bad, but there's a couple other things I can go off of. But other things I enjoyed. A couple things was, what was it? I want to get out more. I need to get myself fit and work out more. Have I done that much? No. Do I need to? Yeah. And I say that, and have I really worked at it? Not particularly. Generally, I enjoy listening to music. I know, like, some people like, I don't really, what type of music do you like? To be honest, I don't really know. Generally, I don't really follow along with rap. Like, people's like, rap is awesome. Like, yeah, it's not my type of music. Generally, not rap is probably one of my least favorite. Yeah, I listen to occasional rap songs, but not like ones that curse or have slurs or anything. Just like some other songs. Suppose, like, I like to listen to like some pop music, like modern and like 2010s music. Yeah, I'm probably giving myself too much information, but it's been kind of interesting. Like, a lot of like pop, electronic dance. Sorry, I'm just looking around. not used to how looking at the camera, and I should probably not be looking at the camera. Recently I've been kind of just exploring different types of music. Like, recently I started trying to get myself into playing Dungeons and Dragons type of stuff, like Dungeons and Dragons or Daggerheart or things like that, but mostly the two. Me and my friends have played Daggerheart mostly recently. Have we done many sessions lately? No. But when I first started, I started playing D&D or Dungeons and Dragons, if people don't know what that term is. But even then, I never really played much of it. But overall, I really had fun trying to learn it, but I haven't played enough that I know exactly what everything is. I still have no clue what I'm doing around it, but I enjoy trying to do it and trying to role play off stuff. But I've been kind of getting into that. But I'll go back to the music thing. Because of me trying to get into D&D and like Daggerheart, mostly Daggerheart recently. I've been listening to like more of like the tavern, like music. Tavern, like background music, but like I occasionally play games, but like music, like background music, like Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim background music. And I just realized my voice was really loud on one of the times, but there's one artist I've really enjoyed. He's never really told me to do this, but I've always enjoyed listening to him ever since I discovered him back in 2015. He's not really well known, but this artist named Vexento. He's not really known at all, but I love listening to music. Some people say it's different music and different type of music. It's like kind of a little bit of electronic dance, but it's also calming to me. But like some people I hate this type of music. Like for me, it's my type of music. Like everyone can say what they say about different things, but for me, everyone has their own their own opinions and what they want to do with it. But this artist I've always enjoyed listening to. And I've always liked listening to it when I feel down in a way. It helps me calm down. Like other people may say otherwise, but it's helped me. Like some other people's like, yeah, this isn't like the best, but like, I love his music. And he's always sorry. How do I say this? Ever since 2015, at least like whenever I started listening to him on Spotify and stuff, like back in 2017 I started. I think ever since then, he's always been my number one artist every single year. Like every single year, he's always been my top artist. Like I've liked his music every single year. Like there's some of them like but at least I can say that, but like all his music is fun. Like I enjoy, but not everyone's gonna enjoy it. But this is just a fun call out to him. Hopefully he may see this, he might not. Or whatever. But I enjoy that artist. Go and check him out. And I think it's Vexento, Vexento. Well, I think that's how you pronounce it or say it. But who knows? What else can I talk about? Oh, and other music I kind of like to listen to. I just realized I was covering the mic. Imagine Dragons is one of them. Oh, another artist I grew up listening to was Owl City. Like I've always loved listening to Owl City. Like I love his old music, but also I like his more recent music too. Like some people are like, yeah, like I only like his old music because it was really popular, and like I don't know what to do with. I don't really like his newer music. I love his older music. I love his older music, and I love his new music, because he's doing his own way of doing music instead of trying to follow the trend of popular music, and like what makes his music popular. I love his music because he's doing what he wants to do, not what other people want him to do, Or at least that's what I remember him saying. I may be wrong on that. I should have fact-checked that earlier, but I didn't know I was going to talk about this. So, like, I do love his music. Like, I love that type of music, but, like, I've been mostly listening to Vexento more, but, like, I love listening to Vexento, and I love listening to Owl City. Especially, like, I do like a lot of his songs from Coco Moon. I think that's what it is. I might have said the album wrong, but I like Cinematic from his previous album. It's just been him telling about his own stories. That's what I liked about it. Like recently, like the past 2 albums he's recently did is like he's talking about his own life. But to be honest, it's been kind of just life has been hard. Like everyone's gonna have life that's gonna be hard in life. I just kept repeating myself, but in different ways. There goes Coco. But mostly, I don't even remember what I was talking about. What was it? No, I'm not gonna let you lick my hand. Everyone's gonna have their like, ways of doing stuff in life, but it's been it goes through things that everyone life is hard. Like, I don't know, remembering life is hard. Everyone goes through their own things, and everyone does not go through the same exact thing. So one person may have something that they experience, and not everyone's gonna have the same exact experience. But someone will have a close enough experience to you that they can help. And someone else may have something else kind of close, but on the other side too. But they can help. What's up, buddy? But overall, life is simple, but also really complex. Sometimes we may not know what we're going to do in life. Sometimes we do. But sometimes life throws us a curveball. So we never know what's going to happen. Yeah, it sounds like Tyler's coming down, but hey, it's been kind of fun just trying to rant and try to get this doofus coming back down.
What?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
I'm just telling you you're a doofus.
Where's that?
Right here.
I am a doofus. No. Poor Jack. He has the croup. So my wife was calling me because she was worried about him. So, way to go, Derek. That's like probably 13 minutes solo.
I tried. I even explained I did not do well.
We're going to end this stream a little early because my poor little kids are just so sick. Gosh, they're so tough. So yeah, anyways, what were you talking about?
I'm not going to tell you. I have to look at the recording.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it later. Thanks to the person that watched our last stream for like 21 minutes. That was really nice. I was like, Derek, was that you?
No, it wasn't me.
There was like 3
I forgot our own channel's name.
I was like, oh gosh. So anyways.
He's the one that named our channel, not me, so I had absolutely no clue what our name was again.
Okay. I'll drop a little hint in here. This will be a little Easter egg for down the road. But I started this because I really... I just had this idea one day. I should start this with my friend Derek. I think we'd be really good match for this. And I was like, but I want it to be like stuff that we learn and we grow as people. And so when I looked up Agora Made, when I looked up the name Agora, it's like basically the word in Greek for university or like, a central place of knowledge kind of thing, learning. And I had a goal to like listen to, I'm not going to say the podcast name, but basically there's like 2,000 episodes or more of this podcast. Very successful podcast. You'll probably know what I'm talking about. I decided I'm going to listen to every single one and learn. Because they interview like really prestigious, knowledgeable people. But, you know, anyway, so that's where the name came from, Agora Made. And I was like, I don't want to do this alone. And I feel like Derek and I would be really good. So I just kind of roped him into it. So
if you suddenly see me not here, it's probably most likely me being behind the camera half the time.
You might be our moderator. But honestly, you're way more comfortable on camera this time than last time.
Like right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I might not be here certain weeks, or Tyler might not be here. And why are you showing off Coco?
I don't know. She's so cute. Everywhere we go, people try and steal him. Yeah. It might be Derek, might be me, might be both of us. Derek might be in front of the camera, on the side of the camera, behind the TV.
Which I was thinking of doing earlier.
I was like, hey, sit wherever you want. And he literally like goes behind the TV.
We have a TV behind the camera, which we're seeing like the
chat. It last episode. It's my love. I love this TV. I can't let it go. It's like 16 years old. Anyways.
All right.
We'll stop this stream now.
Oh, go see you guys.
Kid.
Hope you guys have a great rest of you guys' day.
What does auto stop mean? Okay. Yeah. Have a great night or day wherever you're.
Wherever and whenever you see this, hope you have a great day. Thank you, and you're welcome.
Peace. Stop. Wait. So you will not be able to reconnect your stream. Yes.